The thing that interests me the most about China is the great history this country has. To me, it is really interesting because we can see how the country has developed throughout a long time. Here in Beijing, for example, I have been able to go to the Heavenly Temple, the Forbidden City, and all of these places that made me realize how beautiful China is and how lucky I am to be experiencing all of this right now. Personally, I have not been able yet to visit the Chinese countryside. Maybe sometimes we come from our countries, we have the concept of rural areas as more backwards or not, that there's not going to be a good place to stay. However, under their experience and what I was able to see through them, I realized that this is not the case in China. To me, the rural revitalization is a really important aspect of Chinese modernization as a whole, and I find it really interesting and really admirable. Because under this idea, the modernization is not only being kept in urban areas, it is also coming to other places where sometimes resources or access is more difficult to achieve. Therefore, this allows China to modernize, while modernizing be lowering the gap between the people and giving the people that need it the most the resources that they actually need, which makes the country as a whole a better place. For me, people-centric philosophy is an aspect that I really admire from the CPC, because it means that the main focus of the party will always be the people of China. And everything that the government does is unified, centralized, and that allows for a better understanding of the people, as well as catering to their needs.
Teacher from Renmin came to give us a little lesson and a little exposition about the tea culture of China and the health benefits of drinking tea and the different classes of tea that exist here in China, how to brew it correctly, so on and so on. And for me, it was really interesting because in my country, we do not have tea culture. We have more of coffee culture. So it was here in China that I started, I think, drinking tea, how it is supposed to be drunk.
So being able to study here and have all of these resources in the same university that I study in has been really important, and I believe has made my education life and my student life more easy and more fruitful as well. I think that I am learning more. I think that I can be able to put into perspective and into practice what I have learned.